Today I'm going to be showing you some towers definitely 100% guaranteed going to be filmed in the upcoming Florida arc. Um, don't be too excited right now because I don't know when the Florida arc will actually exist. I don't know when we're going to go there since this pandemic is it's still here. It's still something that that people think that we should censor all of that crap. Like it got so bad that at the beginning of the pandemic, YouTube would always force YouTubers to censor the word COVID into Ovid or something. It ain't coronavirus, it's just virus. And if you didn't do that, YouTube will demonetize the video. So yeah, it's pretty bull crap, I say. So yeah. If I had to make a good guess on when we're going to Florida, it's probably going to be like June or July, somewhere around those 2 months. I don't know when, but I believe it may happen in summer because that's when we have the most time. Though in June I had to go and get my driver's license. I had to go to summer school, and you know that I hate summer school. Yeah, yeah. I do, so I have to deal with that crap, and I probably won't be able to. I have to wake up early. Probably won't be able to eat real lunch. So yeah, unless if they let us drive to McDonald's or something like that. So yeah, I'm just going to show you some towers I'm definitely going to film on my way to Florida, Orlando. That's where we're going. If we ever go there this year, I don't know. But we're going one day, and I'm going to record a lot of it. My sister's not going to like it because she wants to listen to her BTS on the in the car, and it always has to be paused when making tower videos. She's just like, "Oh my god, it's horrible. When will he stop? It's just this is the worst thing ever." Oh yeah, complain now. Wait until we go to Florida. Yeah, it's a 2 day trip as well. So I'm going to show you towers that I'm definitely guaranteed they're definitely going to get filmed. Okay, tower number one is going to be this little cell tower. And it's it's in St. James, and we had to go by St. James into St. Louis and beyond to go to Florida. So there's this has a I believe it has an FH08 with it's a single strobe, and it has the slow night mode flash. It's not the quick burst flash. It's not quick. It's a slow night mode flash. So yeah, it's the slowest. Even though it only shines white, there are markers for some reason. There's just dead markers there. I don't know why. This tower's gray, it never had some incandescent beacon before because it's not red and white. It's gray. Though that is possible. It is rare, very rare, and I don't believe that that would happen. I don't know if this is actually an FH306, but I don't know if this is an FH306, but the tower owner modified it to there's a setting where you're actually able to make FH306 single strobes flash white at night. There's a there was another tower enthusiast who sadly passed in a car accident. He collected beacons on his YouTube channel, and he had an FH306, and he demonstrated that you're able to switch it from the normal red night mode to a quicker white to a white night mode. I don't know why that was hard to say, but yeah, I remember seeing that, and I don't know why that's there, but I bet that's some second option. So I bet they just installed the markers just for them to rot and stuff, and then they made the beacon flash white at night. Maybe that's it, but I don't really know. I don't know why there's markers on here. So yeah, this here is going to be the first tower that I'll film. The next tower is going to be this clone tower. This is the other clone tower to the one in Rolla, and I got sad news about this tower. The the antennas that made it a clone tower have been removed. If I can go to older street view, okay, never mind. If I can go to older street view, you would see that it had different antennas on it. You see the antennas on there. It still had the cell antennas I seen in the new street view, but they removed they removed those other wider pieces, like the wider antennas on it. They removed them. I don't know why, but I miss them. That's the thing that made this tower a clone tower. Even though it's technically no longer a clone tower, I still consider this to be a clone tower. I consider this to be the brother to the one in Rolla. So yeah, this one has old school LEDs on it, one on top and two in the middle with working markers. As you know, this one has a great night mode on it. And unlike the other one in Rolla, this one actually shines white. So it shines white at day and red at night. Exact same night mode, just like the one in Rolla, because they're both old school LEDs. The only difference is the one in Rolla are night mode only, and these here are normal. So yeah, I really want to make a video of this, but I don't know. We haven't been going to St. Louis, but the last time we went to St. Louis was February 2020. And after that, we never went again. So I really didn't have any chance to film this tower. So, yeah, that's why I want to film it. Now, hopefully I can film it at night as well. Though, I don't know. I don't see that ever happening. The next 4 towers is actually a little too far. The next 4 towers is going to be this modified long lines tower. That used to have horns, and the top piece was not actually original to the tower. Before the top piece was added and the FM antennas were added as well, this tower used to have I bet it had an old school incandescent beacon when it was first built. Then it was replaced by a dual strobe. So it used to have a dual strobe. I remember. It was a flash technology as well. Because the way it looked, it was a flash technology, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it at night once as well. And then for some reason they removed the horns and added that top piece to it, as you can see. And during the modification, instead of using reusing a dual strobe, they replaced it with a crappy LED. Yeah, out of all beacons, why a crappy LED? Why not some old school LED? Why? It was this tower was modified in 2014, I think. Yeah, I think that's when it was modified. But yeah, I wish I could film the tower. I wish I could go back in the past and film the tower the way it used to be, but now I can't. So this has a white and red crappy LED with stationary markers. They don't flash because this was 2014, not 2015, when FA decided to make that new BS rule with markers. So yeah, it's pretty BS how they removed the dual strobe and never reused it. Yeah, I can actually try to find some old street view. There, old street view. This is when it used to have its horns and stuff. You can see the flash technology dual strobe. You can see the old horns on it as well. So yeah, that's the first tower. Oh crap! I have to deal with this street view now. Let me go back to this. The second one is this normal looking cell tower, though it doesn't look like it has cell antennas on it. kind of worried for it. Though I do remember it having microwave dishes on it, some one of those black, two of those black things, but I don't remember if they were removed or not, or if they're on that tower. But this one also has a flash technology dual strobe with working markers. So yeah, I want to film these. I want to film these three towers along with the fourth one that's down there for a long time now. No, I never actually got the chance to, and it's sad. Okay, the third tower is another cell tower. This one actually has cell antennas, unlike the other one. Oh, oh, there's three. There's three microwave dish things on it. Okay. So this one here has it has the polar opposite to the flash technology dual strobe. This here has a flash technology FH308, I think. Though this one does have the slow night mode flash as well, the very slow one. So yeah, it's not the quick one. It's just like the one down there in St. James. So this one actually has the same mystery. So one time I was on Google Maps at school and discovered this road, and I discovered that it had street view as well. So and then guess what? It was actually new street view as well. So I wanted to look at all three towers very close up. So I looked at the long lines tower. Just like, oh yeah, I can see the markers more clear now. And I looked at this one and I said the same thing. Just like, I can see the markers more now. And then I looked at this one and expecting really no change. Just like, man, I can't even see the beacon anymore. And then I scrolled down and spotted markers. What are those doing there? Why are there markers on this tower if it only shines white? Along with the one in St. James as well, just down there. It's mysterious. They both have markers, but they both have white only beacons. What is this? Is this some failed experience? Is this some failed experience? Is this some failed experiment to add markers to white only beacons? I don't know. I don't know what was going on here. Why would they add markers to Why would they add markers to this tower? I wonder if both towers used to have FH306 beacons on it until FA was just pointed a gun at Flash Technology's head and just like, "Hey buddy, I know that these beacons, I know how they work, but guess what? The red cones are breaking. They're failing. They're flashing white." And for some reason it bothers them, even though that it's technically the same thing but white. I don't know what's so bad about it, but basically they force flash technology to make the dual strobes. And then after that, I'm pretty sure every other beacon company created their own dual strobes, which I only know like 4 now, and the fourth one is mysterious. I'm not too sure which brand that is, which company. So maybe both towers used to have FH306s when they were both built. And then during the time where the FH306 beacons were being replaced everywhere with dual strobes and sometimes LEDs as well. I think that's when LEDs were created as well. Like I think the dual strobes were from 2005 and the old school LEDs were from 2007. So yeah. So back when that stuff happened, they probably removed both beacons and replaced them with white only beacons for some reason. That's the only thing I could really come up with. So I don't know why there's markers on both towers. Okay, so the fourth tower of this tower group is a red and white microwave looking tower. Um, most when it comes to red and white guide towers like this one, if they have beacons that are able to shine white, they're usually white only. So most of them have either they would have incandescent beacons or white only single strobes. So that's the only beacons that they really have. It's very rare to see them with dual strobes or anything else like that. So yeah, this one here has a flash technology FH308, and unlike the other two towers with the FH308s, I think this one actually has the normal night mode, the normal quick flash night mode. Though I think it may be dim, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, I think it may be dim at day mode actually, then bright at night. At least normally bright at night. So yeah. If I don't know when this tower was built. This looks like a 80-ish, 90-ish tower. So it may have used to have an incandescent beacon or something. I don't know. There is no roads. Well, there are no roads next to the tower, so I can't find out if there's leftover markers on the tower. Remember when I said that some red and white, that it's very rare for a red and white guide tower to have a dual strobe or some beacon that shines both white and red? Well, here's one example of a tower that does not have any incandescent beacons or white only single strobes. This one's in the middle of those two. I know it may be disappointing for you guys, for the people who thought this tower had both single strobes and incandescents. It doesn't. But this tower has two sets of flash technology dual strobes on it. So yeah, I wanted to film this tower as well, and hopefully it doesn't have. Hopefully none of these towers have LEDs right now. Well, minus the ones that already do. So yeah, this one here. Yeah, it's this one here. I don't see any antennas on the tower, so hopefully it's not being used. Well, I mean, hopefully it's being used. Hopefully it's not. I don't know. You know, it can be frustrating making these videos. So here, this tower, I'm going to film this tower one day during the Florida arc, and I'm also going to film this one because this one has a flash technology dual strobe with markers. Yeah, I'm just going to film them. I'm just going to film them both because, you know, two towers, it's a win-win. The next two towers I'm going to film, it's this cell and mark. Actually, this one doesn't even have cell antennas on it. So I'm going to film this tower, which has a flash technology dual strobe. I'm also going to film this tower, which has a old school LED on it, which I'm pretty sure this tower used to have I'm pretty sure this used to have a dual strobe in 2011, because I remember seeing something that looked like a dual strobe on this tower when I looked at 2011 Street View on I-44. I'm going to be filming the all rare, plain looking, normal looking LED. Let's say that again. I'm going to film the all rare, normal looking cell tower, but red and white. Normal looking cell towers, in my opinion, are normal three-legged lattice towers with one set of antennas. Well, one set of antennas on the very top of the tower, and yeah, that's what your average. That's what the basic cell tower in my area looks like. This one also has a flash technology dual strobe. I'm going to film these two water towers because it's kind of impossible to film this tower without catching these two water towers on film as well. They both have markers on them, and I'm pretty sure they both work unless they are shut off. And that water tower there is probably going to be filmed as well because it's impossible to film these towers without showing these water towers. The next tower, I'm going to be filming this cool looking tower, which is another cell tower but gray. It also has a flash technology dual strobe on it, and yeah, the beacon's actually on the side. It's on the very edge, not in the middle like most towers. Oh, I forgot to mention, I think Oh, I want to film that water tower. That's a cell tower hybrid tower. I was checking something. And then the White Fidelity Tower is just down there, somewhere down there. But if you don't remember what the White Fidelity Tower is, it's basically a four-legged, it's a very small four-legged tower with a mysterious white-only LED currently. But it used to have a KG 225 on it, but it was sadly replaced. And I'm pretty sure it used to have an incandescent beacon as well before the KG 225 because there are leftover markers on the tower, sadly. So yeah, it would be nice if it had both beacons at the time, though it would have made the LED replacement much painfuler than what it was before. So yeah, I'm going to film those three towers with the water towers. Well, this here is kind of weird. Why blur out a gas station sign? The next three towers I'm going to be filming are way in the distance behind Six Flags. I'm going to be filming you can see I'm just going to film all three towers. Um, the tallest out of all three towers used to have a white only single strobe with a incandescent beacon. I'm not too sure what type of incandescent beacon, but it had an incandescent beacon once. And sadly it's an accomplishment tower. If you don't know what an accomplishment tower is, basically it's a tower that had all three beacon types like incandescent, strobe, and LED in its life. So this one is now an accomplishment tower. Sadly, yeah, it has a modern LED. I found out back in February when I went to somewhere close to St. Louis, but it wasn't truly St. Louis, but you know, um, we were very close to St. Louis. But when we were leaving, I saw this tower at night, and I was expecting to see the incandescent beacon flashing, but I eventually found out that it now has an LED, which sucks. And then the next time I seen it I went the next time I seen it was when I came over when I was at my we were my me and my friend and his dad went to Six Flags, and I saw this tower and it was not flashing, so I don't know what was going on. The other two towers are sadly beaconless. The reason why I'm going to be filming them is because it's kind of hard to dodge them. It's impossible to dodge them, so I had to film them. The next three towers I'm going to be filming are if I can find them. Oh, hey, look what I spotted in the distance. You know what, guys? I'm actually going to film those two towers as well, even if they're mostly going to be blocked by trees. I'm still going to film them. I hope. Okay, I finally found them. I'm going to be filming these three TV towers, and the third one's being hidden. There's a third one somewhere, but it's being blocked by trees, I guess. Alright, I got a view of all three of them. I'm going to film these three red and white TV towers in St. Louis. All three of them have incandescent beacons, though I'm not too sure what type. I'm pretty sure one of these are very close to Walmart. I'm pretty sure this one is the one that's right next to Walmart, just right next to Walmart, making this a Walmart tower, though I don't include it to be one of the main four for some reason. Probably because I never known that this was very close to a Walmart. So yeah, all three. That one there has. Wise Aiden thinks it has modern incandescent beacons, but I'm not too sure about that other one in the back and that other one down there, the third one. Not too sure. So there's that. I'm going to film these three towers. The next tower is a very tall FM tower, I think. Yeah, it's a FM tower. I remember this tower being visible from the highway, which is just down there, farther back though. This here has box strobes with red strobes. You can see the box strobes and you can see the red strobes there. It has 3 sets of beacons as well. And it has a platform, so I wonder if it used to have incandescents on it. I don't know. If there's leftover incandescent beacons on there, if it used to, then that'll be epic. That'll be awesome. That's just whatever. No, that'll be an awesome discovery. So this is the first set of beacons. This is the second. And then there's the top, which has a flash technology dual strobe. So there's that. I seen this at day, and I remember seeing it at night on I-44 once. So I'm going to try to film it at day and night because I now realize that we're probably going to leave very early and to drive from Florida to Raleigh all in one day, and you already know it's going to be very late. It's going to start to get dark around the St. Louis area, because it started to get very dark in the St. Louis area last time we were there. Well, when we were coming home the last time we went to Florida. So yeah, hopefully I can film this at day and night. Though I'm going to see how far away and how visible it is from the highway. Let's find out. Okay. Oh, it's all the way down there. Well, guys, I'll try. The next few towers I'm going to be filming is there's a small antenna on a U.S. bank. I keep on hearing a train outside, and it sounds very creepy. I don't know why. It's not normal. There's a small antenna somewhere on a U.S. bank building, or yeah, I think it's the U.S. Bank. I think that's what it's called. It's somewhere in downtown St. Louis. Now I can't find it. Okay, I found it. You can see that antenna there has a flash technology dual strobe with markers, and the building itself has markers as well. Hopefully, I can film it at night. I made a discovery on YouTube once. Well, I'm pretty sure this tower used to have a white only single a single strobe on top with some more single strobes in the middle, or they either box strobes or more single strobes. But whatever, this tower it used to have beacons that only shined white. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know what it was. I can try to find the video. Okay, so do you see the little antenna? Okay, so I'm going to circle where to look at. All right, just look over there. Keep on looking over there. Do you see? It has 2 sets of beacons that only shine white. They're probably strobes. I don't know. I really don't. I for all my life, I just known the tower for having flash technology, dual strobe, and markers, and there's markers on the building. That's how I always known it. I even seen it in 2014 at night because I went to a football game then. So yeah, I don't know when this was. Let's find out. Uh-oh. Actually, I meant to pause the actual video itself. This was 2018. That can't be right. I remember seeing other videos of this tower in 2018, and it had its dual strobe and stuff. So it must have been older. Like it must have been filmed a long time ago, and then just randomly uploaded in 2018. I don't know, but this little antenna is kind of it's a mystery now. I'm not too sure what to think about it, but it makes it even cooler, to me at least. I'm going to film this building here because it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I think it has 6 modern incandescent beacons on it. There's a modern incandescent on each wing, and 2 in the middle as well on the top. You can see. So yeah, this is a building that I'm going to film. Um, there's another building that I want to film that has incandescent beacons as well, but I can't find it. Okay, I found it. This building here has an incandescent beacon on top with markers around the building as well on top, not on the side. You know, you just look up videos of St. Louis at night, and you'll eventually find this tower. Just pay attention to, well, it's a building, not a tower. I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, you just pay attention to the shape of this building, and you'll find it in the videos. So yeah. I'm also going to actually film this tower as well, if I'm able to. This here's a red and white. It's a red and white radio tower, something I think. It's a microwave tower as well, but it has antennas on it. You can see it has a white only single strobe with the slow night mode flash. It's not the very slow one. I like to call this the medium flash night mode. So yeah, I call it the medium flash night mode. Not fast, not slow, just somewhere in the middle. That's the reason why I call it that. I'm going to try to film that tower over there because I'm pretty sure it's a half pylon tower. I'm going to try to film it. I'm pretty sure you're able to see it from the highway, but if not, then just bad luck, I guess. But it has a I'm pretty sure this it used to have a. I've seen an old video of St. Louis, and it had a single strobe, It had some sort of strobe light on it. But I remember going to a concert one day, and I remember there being 2 iconic towers during that trip. That one there, along with what I believe to be that one. I remember there being another tower that was 4-legged. So it might be this one, and it didn't have any cell antennas on the top or anything. It looked plain like this, and it had an old school LED. So I that's what I remember. So I think that's what this tower has now. I'm also going to try to film this tower here because I'm pretty sure it's close to the highway, I would say. So I'm going to film this tower if I'm able to. It has old school incandescent beacons on it with working markers, but the incandescent beacons are not in sync. The top beacon will flash, and then the other ones will flash at their own time. So yeah, it's not normal. All 3 of them don't flash at the same time. The 2 down here that flash at the same time, but this one flashes separately. So it's different. I like it though. Oh, and I forgot to mention twins. I'm also going to try. Well, I don't need to try. I already know that I'm going to get a great view of this, but I'm going to film the arch, the Gateway Arch. That's its official name, but me and my family call it the arch. So yeah, I'm going to film this. It used to have an old school incandescent beacon on it, but it was sadly replaced with an old school a night mode only old school LED. Ugh. Man, hiccups suck. So yeah, even though it has an LED, I'm still gonna film it. This is a very iconic tower. Um, all right, now let's move on to the other stuff. The last All right, so this is going to be the last stuff in this video because it's already a 34-minute video. But I'm going to film the semi truck. Now that the semi truck is gone, I can finally show what I'm going to film. If you're wondering, what are you going to film? Well, guess what? In St. Louis, some of the pylon towers in St. Louis have beacons. There's like half of them have strobe lights, and the other half has incandescent beacons. The ones that have strobe lights are mostly gray, but some of them can be red and white, which makes me believe that they may be single strobes. And then the other ones that have incandescent beacons have are red and white. I could try to here. I'm going to circle out the wrong button. I'm going to show you some others that have beacons. You can see those there. I'm pretty sure those are the ones that have incandescent beacons. Then there's another one there. And then there's a special one that may look beaconless, but it has markers for some reason. Here, I'll even show you. Oop. It has markers, so it must have used it may have had a beacon once, but it's been removed. Where's some marker? I guess I'm not at the right view. Okay, so first off, you can see a little platform on top that's probably served that probably is for a beacon. All the pylon towers I know of, most of them at least, well, half of them, the ones that have strobes, they have these platforms on top to hold the beacon. Um, there's there's a marker on the tower. I don't know if you're able to see it, but that's it. I can try to get a closer street view. Do-do, 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 do-do. Okay, sorry, this is cringy. At last, I found it. There it is. And that is a marker, though there are not. I don't see any other markers on the tower, on the other legs, and I can't find any beacon on the tower. And I even seen videos of St. Louis at night, and I did not see this. I did not see this light up. So this must be beaconless, but they left the markers on the tower. I don't know, but I'm going to film this one as well because it's nice. It has markers, though it has no beacon. How dare they do this? It would be nice if it still had a beacon, which it has markers, so it shows evidence that there used to be a beacon on the tower. There's also a pylon tower that has a single strobe on it. Not too sure if it's white only or if it may be the all rare FH306, but I don't think it is. Great, now the school bus is doing what semi trucks do. Semi trucks, I don't know what to call them really. So that's all the towers I'm going to film. There's going to be a part 4. I mean, there's going to be a part 2. This is just going to be the end of part 1. I'll see you guys later and bye.